Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7, and this is a big one. This is a 3+ part patch notes. I'm not sure what's here yet, haven't seen it. As always, going in completely blind. Really excited for this, and I don't think we're gonna get any surprises. I don't think we are. I think everything's gonna be pretty much as expected, but there's just a lot of stuff happening here, so let's get into it. So first off, Moonlight Heroes added to Covenant summons. We know that's a thing. Mystic summons here. Ooh. Has been improved. Oh, that's really cool. They have the 5-star. Wait, is it improved? It looks kind of weird, but I'll take it. I'll take it. So Mystic summons are really cool. I've outlined how the new rotation is going to go in another video if you want to check that out. Most of this stuff we know already. Summon visual improvements, everything to make the summon experience better is always one of my favorites. I think getting that feeling of a new summon and having it feel great is just awesome. So I can see for artifacts here, they're adding the orange, they're adding the purple, which is the best color, by the way. Love that color. That looks so cool. Fighter Maya, way to taunt me. It's like they know. They literally know how to jab me as much as possible. But I love the purple there. 2 hero relation improvements. Oh, that's really cool. I really think these are going to come into play sometime. Like, there is no way they don't go this in depth into the story, into the statistics on the right side there. There's no way they go this in depth and don't have it incorporate into a game mode of some sort. I still am super standing by the fact, or not the fact, the guess that these will be used for some sort of city building, you know, like some sort of thing where you need relationships with other people, other regions. I definitely foresee that coming. Maybe think of it as like a Suikoden castle style thing where we get to build our own castle. That's what I'm foreseeing for the future. There's just no way they add all this stuff. This stuff has a lot of work put into it. So these are one of my favorites. There's also showing more connections here. Hostile environments, showing some stuff. Interesting. Apocalypse Ravi coming into play. We've all seen her in game as well. Interesting. We know what she does and everything. Nothing's changed here. Looking pretty cool. But this relationship update, I'm really happy with this. I'm really excited for this, and I can't wait to explore. Well, pretty basic. There's nothing new here. Actually, I guess there is with the relationship stuff. But we knew Ravi was coming. By the way, the one leg up thing is too much for me. I can't handle that, Ravi. It's too cute. So part 2 here. Hero balances. So I don't have Flippin' Lulika. And it frustrates me because I wanted her so bad when she was bad, and now she's going to be good, I think. So attacks the enemy with insane force, damage dealt increases, proportionate to the amount of health. After 50% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns. That seems insane. Adding a 50% defense break to a skill 1 for 2 turns. 2 turns on a skill 1 is really rare. There's no chance to upgrade it here, but that's fine. That's actually really good. Wave of Vengeance has been changed. Attacks all enemies with the power of Ruin with a 60% chance, so up by 10% effect chance. To decrease defense for 2 turns before increasing the attacker's attack. This effect can stack up to 3 times. So she seems really good now. I think there's a lot of place for her, and I think she's still got this super offensive with defensive skill too. Really excited to try her out if I had her, but I'm sure you guys will try her out too, and I'm just excited to see her. I might save my Mystics up for when she's on rotation because I want her real bad. Okay, Bale and Cezanne here. So Dark Cloud's damage is just increased by 30% and proportionate to debuffs by 50%. I don't know how much damage he did before. By the way, I really like this. This is a really great way to outline everything. This is the best showing of these skills they've ever done in patch notes, like visually. I really like this. So I don't really know how much BNS did before, but I have to imagine 50% base, 30% damage increase has to add up a lot. Also lowering the cooldown of Last Requiem. I guess one of the things for me is it just feels like When the enemy is defeated by this attack, the cooldown on last Requiem is reset. I just feel like that's a weird thing to put on him. Like, if you think about BNS, I can't think of anything lore-wise to have him have that happen, if that makes sense. Maybe I have no idea. The only thing I can think of is it's like a dark cloud opening up for the last Requiem. That's the only thing I can think of. Either way, it's a cool change. So they're lowering it by 2 turns as well. No other changes, so that's pretty cool. Ludwig here is getting the invincibility. Yep. So that was the same thing we've already seen that before. Penetrates defense by 20% and 30%. Okay, they're just making him better in a vacuum. That's pretty good. Tenebria. Okay, this one I'm hyped for. I want to see if they change anything. I have 2 Tenebrias now. So 40% chance to sleep. That is up to 60%, 50% with skill enhancements. So there's just something about sleep right now that I'm not really a fan of. I think in the future we'll have great things to do with sleep, but I don't think that time is right now. That's one of my big problems with Tenebria, and one of the reasons why I haven't really used her too much. I don't like her skill 1. But obviously an extra 10% or 15% chance to sleep is a good thing. And number 2, extra 10% chance to decrease defense. You can't argue with that. And reduced by 1 turn. Okay. So this isn't too great. I don't think this is going to do anything. Like, if you think about how far behind Tenebria feels compared to other units, like, this isn't going to do anything, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong. It just feels like it's not going to do anything. Okay, and we have Leo here. 50% chance to use Spare Dive, so it ups it by 20%. That's always a good thing. Speed for 2. Yeah, so they changed this. Like I said in the last time, I felt like it was going to be a typo where they said stun for 2 turns, but it's going to be up to 75% chance to stun here and decrease speed. This is definitely going to help out Leo, but again, I don't think it's going to be a big enough help when you compare him to other units. Roman's got a lot happening for him too. There's lots of changes. Most of these we've already known and I've talked about, but I just want to skim through to make sure they didn't make any big changes. So obviously, huge CR increase. I want to see what kind of abuse is going to be done with Roman. He's got so much CR manipulation now that he has to have something ridiculous going on with him. A ton more CR here as well. I just want to see somebody abuse him. I know it's going to happen and I can't wait. Ricarus 2. We talked about him earlier. Not bad again. Damage increased by a lot and healing increase, so that's pretty cool. Also, just base stat increase. I like that as well. Interested to see how he turns out. We've seen this as well. Dispel and heal. Okay, pretty cool. So all the other ones that this person says here, Basar, Yufine, Lilibet, Lidica, Kali, these will happen next month on the 8th or something like that, or 5th when it says here. So sometimes next month. So that's why we didn't see a lot of the ones we were hoping to see. These are the ones that kind of had in place ahead of time. Next one, we have update content part 3. Jeez. So auto battle AI improvements have been made so that Ludwig's skill, okay. Arrowell, okay. Not too much different here. The Korean voice actor for Luluka has been changed to Lee Young-sin. That seems really weird. Was there a problem with Luluka's VA? Does this mean the previous VA had some sort of scandal? I'd really like to know, because that's usually the only reason I've seen people change VAs. From what I heard, her voice was great. So let me know in the comments below. What this could mean also is they need Luluka's voice for a lot of stuff in the future, and she'll be a big part of the story, and the previous actor wasn't really ready to do more stuff. So that's another thing I can think of. I'd love to hear more about this if you know. Okay. You're not cute. So all of these are really cool. Issue that caused soul burn, issue that caused exchanging adventure points, side story stuff, abyss stuff, automaton tower, increases have been made. The monster debuff value is displayed as a percentage, an issue that causes a skill, so nothing different there. Okay, so there's not really much here, but I'm trying to read through it without reading every last word. Unknown slate. for the arena preseason. This is really exciting. This is like a free 5-star of your choice, basically, and I love this for a memory imprint. Really happy for this. Make sure you get this. These are so good. I think I want to use mine on Bologna. I plus 15 Bologna, so. What else here? Mystic Metals to the secret shop. An issue that caused the speech bubble not to disappear even after checking the secret shop has been fixed. Thank you. That was the worst. Oh! Players will now be able to increase the hero size from 250 to 300. That is so hype. That is so hype. So for an extra, we have to do it 10 times. 200 Sky Stones will be able to go to max of 300. I'm doing this instantly. I'm at the point where I just have so many units. I'm so happy. There's also this one. An issue that caused lag when promoting heroes has been fixed. I'm interested to see if this has to do with emulators. They have to know it's a problem on emulators, and a lot of people do play on emulators, so it is something they do want to fix, especially since visually, when the people playing their game are showing it to others like me, we're often using emulators. So even though they don't officially, in quotes, support emulators, it is in their interest to get this fixed, because that's how people see it when we play it. Oh, that's really cool too. Phantasm sorting. Really cool. I like this. This has been a great solid patch. Nothing mind-blowing, but I'm pretty happy. And the refund notice, which we will be getting very, very soon. Absolutely scared and panicked and excited and afraid and every sort of emotion you can think of with this. Because if I don't get anything after this, I'll be so sad, but there's nothing I can do about it outside of be salty. So I'm excited. 50% reimbursement, Galaxy Bookmarks, Mystic Metals, hype to that. I will be streaming today to do some summons, assuming we get some for today. And there's also free unequip event, which is also incredibly hype, starting off today, going for another 3 days until Sunday. I'm going to be messing around with Bologna for sure. I made her really tanky, and I'm having a blast with her. I'm going to try her out in Guild Wars today just to see how she did. And I'm really excited. So yeah, pretty interesting patch here. One thing to notice that's super missing is more summer events. I was expecting a part 2 of the summer event, maybe with another character like Bologna. I feel like there's no way they're going to go through this entire summer with only one swimsuit person. I feel like we 100% are going to get one of the ones on that picture that we didn't get yet. So either Araminta, Lidica, Lots, which is very unlikely as a 5-star, and Rin. So I fully think we'll be either getting Lidica or Araminta as a limited character, I hope. And I was expecting to see the SEZ skin here too, but I'm not seeing it, which very much means we should be getting it in another part of the event. So that's what kind of pushes me to think that there will be a secondary big part of this event here. It's already in the game. You can see it in game. There's no reason to delay it until next year, especially since money is money and money is good, you know? So I definitely expect them to do that. Anyways, this was really, really solid. A really, really great patch. Nothing I'm really sad about here. Everything I'm really happy about. A little bit of small changes here and there. Overall, really well done. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, hit that notification bell too, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.